Good day guys, being here. Today we're going to try this one. So it looks like some kind of cladding, like a visible cladding. So this is a profile. So when we cut a section, so I guess this is the path and this is how it looks like in the project. So when just place here, and so see these overlap a little bit. So and also there will be a gap between all these cladding, right? So we can do this, but I don't think it should be adaptive. Very close. It can be a pattern-based family for this one. Okay, so let's start. So first, we're going to create a pattern-based family. Okay, so in this pattern-based family, so I'll just do a screenshot. So basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to create this one, right? So if I cut, if we cut this one, it looks like this. So this is the panel, and then overlap the other one. So this is only one. Okay, so and then this will be another one. So so let's do it. And okay, so actually I'm not sure which side we need to use. Maybe we do it so here. So we if I draw it here, it will be something like this. Oops, sorry. Go this way, and then this. Okay, and then when it repeats, so we need to make sure this height equals this, so it will overlap perfectly. So right, and then of course extrusion to that side, and so it will become this. Okay, so first let's place a point use draw on face onto this reference line, and then draw a rectangular shape use draw on work plan, set work plan onto this, and we're going to just draw something like this. Oh, actually I forgot. And also I'll just TL, so the line is thicker, so it's easier to see, and also maybe reduce the thickness a little bit. I forgot to check the dimensions, so let's have a look. Okay, so overlap part is 52 mil, I guess. 2.216 is the overall panel size, right? So which means the pattern, from here to here is 216 minus 52. So we're going to adjust this grid a little bit because we don't want this one to be very too big, right? So I'm going to actually I'm not sure which side. I'll type 600 and see what. So this way, so 600, that's fine, but in this direction, so in the vertical spacing, I'm going to use 216 minus 52. Okay, I want to match that size. So type ZE. So apparently, so this is too big. So let's just reduce this a little bit, or we can just type in 216 to match that dimension there, and also type this one. So this will be the thickness. So in this profile, we don't have a thickness here, so I'll just roughly like 18, for example. And also we can add the parameters. So I need to change the scale. So that's better. So then tab, select one of these, create a dimension. We can also add a parameter for this one. Let's call it maybe th, and it will be like type parameter. So let's have a test. So see if we can adjust the thickness from using the dimension. Yes, we can. Okay, so now we have this, and also maybe I'll just add a dimension for this side, the length, or the height. What do we call this? Let's call it so if this one's length, maybe you call this one width. Okay, width. So I'll just create a parameter. So I'll call it W type parameter. So I'll just have another test 240 for example. Yeah, it works. So I'll change it back to 216. So now what we need to do is we need to see here we have this point, right? So with the point we can rotate it. So for example, I'll just rotate it by 5 degrees. And what we just need to find the angle, the perfect angle that we can achieve. You know, if we copy this one to here, so so this matches this, right? So let's first create a parameter for the angle. So I'll just call it A. So angle will be a instance parameter because it depends on the it will change depending on the spacing. So it might not be 164, it might be, you know, more or less. So okay, now we need to do a little bit math. Okay, so I'll just do another screenshot here. So I'll connect here to connect here to this point, right? So this point, and we know this one. We know this one. So it's 160 something, 164. Okay, so it's 164, which is the spacing. We can adjust. We can control this one, and we also know that the thickness here, right? Hang on. Let me think. Okay, so if I connect this one to there and perpendicularly, right? So this will be the should be the TH. So it should match this one, and then connect this. This is the angle. Okay, so this is the rotation angle. So in trigonometry, so tangent A equals TH divided by 164, so which is the spacing, and from this we can get A equals arctangent this one. So yeah, if we just move this down here, so this will be the formula for the angle. So let's just type this one into the formula. So go to family types, see this A. Oh, hang on, we don't have a parameter for the vertical for this vertical spacing yet. So we are going to add a reporting parameter. Okay, so to do this, we first need to set work plan. So I'll just set work plan onto this reference line, and then do a dimension di. Just make sure you pick the point, so you can tab through. Yeah, maybe that's the first one. So let's try. Okay, so first one. So this will be the reporting parameter for the vertical. Hang on, let me just check again. Vertical spacing. So maybe I'll just call it reporting RP. Okay, so instance reporting parameter. Okay, so now go to family types, and then we just need to type in that formula. So arctangent TH divided by the reporting parameter. So go EAN bracket. Oh, hang on. So so what's that one? TH, right? So TH divided by reporting RP bracket. That's it. So 8.33 degree for this instance. So now we know that this, when it repeats, it will perfectly, place onto another one here. So now the next step is we have one profile. So to make it work properly, we need another one. So let's select everything, and then select the point and pick new host, place onto this reference line. Now we can select these two and create a form. Okay, so and then we just drag this to this end, drag this one to this end. So now let's maybe also create a parameter for the material as well. So if we want to change the material, so it's easier. Okay, so if if the material, if like you want to give them different materials, for example, you have some random color to apply to them, so you can use instance. But for this case, I don't want to. I just want to use one material, so I'll just use type. So this is the pattern-based family. So now let's load. Let's create a new. I'll just create a new conceptual mask for this one. So if you have a project, you can also do model in place mask. Okay. So I'll just roughly maybe I'll just do a arc. So just pretend this is a path, and I want to create something along this. And first we need, so if I go back here, so you'll see, we need to create this curved slanted surface, so we can apply the pattern-based family onto it, right? So we place a point, right, and then we place a reference line onto this point. So I just do it like 1.2 meter, yeah. And then we can select these two, create a form. So now we have this. So I'll just change the scale. So yeah, that's better. Right, so we have this. Now if I select this surface, we can just divide the surface and in one direction. So I think I'll check. Okay, V grid. I want to maybe increase the spacing, or we can just use maximum spacing 900, something like that, right? And then we need to set for the U grid, because we have this example profile here. So we have this one, so which is the pattern should be 216 minus 52, which is 164. So we have this number already, so we can just use a fixed distance and type in 164. So this will be it. Okay. So, and also if you use fixed distance, there might be a little bit left over. So maybe I'll change the scale a little bit more. So yeah, so see here and also here, because we use the center as justification. So we will have a little bit here. So maybe I think what we can do is we can probably just adjust this one so it perfectly can be divided by 1.164. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe I just type in equals 164 times 7. So instead, okay. Oh, something's not right. Okay, so yeah, so see, this is because we only have one profile here. So when we after we create a form and then we change this one, it will only change this form at this point, not this end and not this end. And this creates a different kind of mass. So to fix this one, you can't do much. We just need to delete it. And I'll just move this to here, SE, snap the end point. So we can just do it in case we will, change the size. So it's better to use two profile, right? So 1, 2, path, create. Ooh, sorry, wrong one. Looks like it won't work. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe just use one. What's going on? Maybe we need to move this a little bit here. I'll Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Move this a little bit to here. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't work. Delete this one. Delete this one. Select this. Select this. Create a form. Finally. Okay, so let's use this one, divided surface again. So for the V grid, I'll use maximum distance 900. For the U grid, I'll use fixed distance 164. Right, so maybe, not fixed, sorry, wrong. I picked the wrong one, sorry, fixed this. I wanted to use maximum spacing because I don't want it to have a little bit there. So, okay, so now this is the one pattern, right? So now we can just load this pattern-based family into here, select it, go to drop down menu, go select this family 1. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's correct. It's lucky, really lucky. So sometimes I just model this in the wrong direction. So and then we have to rotate this one in order to place it properly. But this one looks about right. Imagine this is outside, and then the top one overlap the bottom one. So yeah, if this is outside, like if you have a project, this is outside, you probably don't want this place your cladding like this. So I think we can just type in 180 to flip it, see? Or alternatively, Control Z, you can also use the flip component or component flip, and this should also do the work. So see? So okay. And then if you want to like adjust the thickness, let's try. Okay, so I'll select this, edit type. If I change the thickness, so here, so we have the material. So maybe I'll just give it a material for now. I'll create a new material. I'll give it a color like orange. And also thickness, I'll just make it very thick and see how it goes. So, okay, looks like we have some issue here. It's not working properly. Something's not right. Let's have a look. Tab, select one, 16 degree. Yeah, see? So on one side it's working, but the other one side is not. It's probably because when we copy, yes, I know what's going on here. When we copy everything here, we have we lost the parameter for the point. So if I try to select the point which we place the profile, so you can see, so we lost the link. So just click here, link it to the angular parameter. So I think that will fix it. So load this one back, overwrite, and see, so it will automatically rotate to overlap perfectly, right? So let's try again. So I'll go back, I'll change this one back to 18. Yep, and then this one controls the overlap amount. So actually, yeah, so we can just type in a number and it will change the panel. Yeah, see, I'll change it back. I think this is it. I'll maybe just make this one a little bit thicker so it looks nicer. Anyway, so yeah, so this is it. And also one last thing. So when we try to create a path like this with all these pattern-based families, try not to use spline. If you can use arc, that's the best, because if you use arc, like if I select each of these individual family, you will see all these sides or angles or areas, they're all the same. So because because they are actually they're exactly the same size, right? If we do I'll just quickly do a spline. I'll just use a spline, okay? So instead of something like this, right? So hang on, I'll place it onto the level, okay? Okay, so for example, if I do it, use a spline, so it looks like similar to arc, right? So if I do just do another one, so it will be same. I'll just equals 164 times 7. Okay, so maybe rotate it a little bit. Okay, so select it, and also this spline, create a form, still looks like the same, divide the surface, still looks like the same, maximum spacing, oh hang on, maximum spacing, not maximum number. Oh hang on, this one's very small. What's going on? Oh, okay, so it changed. U-grip, this one become U-grip, that's fine. I'll change this one to maximum spacing 900 and change this one to fixed distance 164, I believe. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 again, so I'll just use this one. Okay, you can actually notice it takes longer. Oh yeah, so we also need to rotate this one by 90 degrees. For some reason, it just rotated, right? Because it's not perfect arc, it's a spline. So you can see it's taking longer. Doesn't work. Negative 90. How about that? It's taking longer to generate because each of these pattern, it's not working. Why? How about 180? Because each of these families are different now, although they looks. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Why? What's going on here? Hang on. Okay, so maybe we should. Yeah, maybe we should change back. So sorry about that. So maybe I'll change this one to 900 and change this one to 164 and change this one to 0. So let's see how hopefully. Yeah. Oh, great. Maybe rotate this by 90 degrees. I think that will work. Yeah, great. So, okay, so now you can see, although this one's smaller than that one, this one, it takes longer. It takes longer to generate because each of these are no longer the same. So if I select, so it looks like it's still the same. See the different area, so it's different size, slightly different size. All right, so one, see, slightly different size and yeah, probably different shape as well. So and when you have a very big project, it will take very long time to generate all these panels. So if you do it, so try to use all like a arc, and you can always try to create the path using, you know, all arcs, and then make them tangent, and then yeah, so definitely try that. So I think this is it. Right, so it's a fully parametric. So if you want to change the size, yes, you can. So let's have another test. If you want to, let me think. We already tried the thickness, right? So we also tried the width. The length are controlled in here. So if we change this one to maximum 600, it will make them shorter. And for the width, so this is the width, overall width. How about the, yeah, so you can change the distance as well. So like, for example, if I change this one to, I want to double the size, I can control hang on. Maybe just type in a number, 240, for example. And also we needed to go into the panel to make sure it's longer, slightly longer than that 240, right? So otherwise, yeah, there won't be like overlapping. So yeah, it's very easy to use. Thickness, right? And what else we can do? in case you wanted to have different material, so you can always go to your material parameter, so go change it to an instance parameter and then load it back and overwrite. So, and now you can tab select each individual panel and give them different color if you wanted to. Okay. It's getting slow. Yeah, it's actually also changing this as well, because we currently we have one we have the same type, right? So you can tab select. So see here, you can duplicate. I'll just give it a different color, so you can have different color now. So you can always use match to quite easily, you know, instead of trying to, you know, select an individual one. And I think this is it. Okay, so I will upload this family so you can have a play. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.